Program is now a partnership with the Greater Boston Food Bank and the town of Barnstable Senior Services. Though now it's expanded throughout the whole Cape, we were one of the original people that joined them. Basically what it is a bag of groceries once a month for the seniors, and it's an income-based program, so some of the qualifiers are fuel assistance, food stamps, anything like that. The Boston people pick out the products that we will get, and they're very conscientious about low salt. They're very, very careful about what they pick because they know that seniors have a more delicate diet than just average people. Actually a little bit low. Initially we were up to 300, but now we've settled into about 235 of bags. And that goes to our senior housing. You know, Barnstable has 3 senior housing developments through the Barnstable Housing Authority. We go to Village at Fawcett Pond. We go to Captain Eldridge House. Then we have about 40 bags that we home deliver. And then we have the people that come to the senior center to pick up their food.
Anywhere from 40 to 50 volunteers at least are here. From the folks that help set it up and bag the bread that comes in from the folks at Pan d'Avignon, to the folks that never come in here but they're out delivering groceries to all the folks that are on our list. I'd say that is very conservative to say there's 50 people that are involved each time.
I have been volunteering. This is the end of my 6th year. And I absolutely love doing it. I was a high school counselor at Sandwich High School, and when I retired, I was looking for something to do to volunteer that matched my skills, and this has been perfect.
It's really a nice thing, you know, you get a lot out of doing for others, and when you stop and realize what's been done for you.
Time, they want to make good use of their time. They'd like to make a difference. And food insecurity is a real problem. The Cape is a very expensive place to live, and most people between food and housing are struggling to make their dollar go. So I think the people that are involved here understand the importance of helping folks out. As you can see with the hubbub of activity, it's really a fun time. Many of these people have been doing this program, volunteering since the beginning. And I think the level of excitement, the activity, the camaraderie, the knowledge that you're doing good and you're helping your community are all very big motivations for people to get involved and keep coming back.
Some of them have been here since the inception of the program. It's not a huge give out, you know, but they get so much back. One day a month, they come and they help. They now all have ownership of what they do. I don't have to tell anybody anything anymore. They know where they're going, what they have to do. They all have their own little jobs. It's an amazing thing, it really is. And they're wonderful people, funny sense of humor, and it's really sort of a whistle while you work kind of concept. Some of our volunteers are also recipients of the bag. What I used to do in the beginning, because I had so much sort of pullback about it, is I'd say, come and work for your bag. Come and help distribute to all these other people, and then you can take a bag yourself, you know? So it's not only are they taking, but they're giving back also. And that's a win-win in anybody's book.
As you see today, it's different every single month. Today we have wonderful soup from Panera, broccoli cheddar soup, legal seafood, clam chowder. There's Belvita snack crackers, fresh fruit and vegetables, staples for people's cabinet, pasta sauce, macaroni. It's a wonderful variety of food, and as I said, it's not the same thing. Also, there is an insert put into each bag that has recipes and suggestions of how to use the food. So it is a wonderful a gift. I think the people that sign up for this program understand that it's just a great thing, a great asset for them in terms of enhancing their quality of life. And they actually get treats in every bag, and maybe things they can't afford to have. And honestly, I think the people that sign up and have been consistently receiving the bags, they really need them. It makes a difference. As I said, housing, food, everything's expensive. The Cape is a beautiful place to live, but there's a price to living here, and this helps folks out a lot.
The generation that we're sort of dealing with they have a lot of pride, and a lot of them will make bad food choices because they don't want to go to food pantries or they don't want to get food stamps. And this is really nice. This is our way of saying, just come to the senior center and you can walk away with a bag of groceries. No one is going to make any assumptions. So I think this is a little bit friendlier. It's easier for seniors to come, and usually the bag of groceries will give you probably maybe 3 meals, usually a breakfast, because we usually have some sort of breakfast food like cereal and milk and things like that, and a couple lunches. So it's at the end of most people's Social Security cycle, so because it's always the first Friday of every month. So right when their money's down and maybe their groceries are down, this is a really good program for them.
We were using a town truck for a few years. It turned out as this program grew, it wasn't large enough and we needed a bigger truck. But this program is pretty much self-funded. There's no cost. Volunteer Power runs this program. We have very little overhead. The food comes from the Greater Boston Food Bank, and then we have partners that help us put it all together. When we realized we had an issue with the truck, I thought, I'm going to write a grant, which I did, to the Cape Cod 5 Charitable Foundation, and they were so impressed with this program, and they contacted us and said, we want to be part of this. The fact that the overhead is minimal, but you're making such a big impact on your community, how can we help? And I said, you can help with the truck. And they provide the money for me to go and lease a truck every month from U-Haul. And we have a great partnership with Cape Cod 5, and we're very generous. This is a multi-year grant, so we have the peace of mind that we have this in our pocket for the next few years. And to those folks, they're making a big difference in helping a lot of people. They very often come and help with special events here. They help with Meals on Wheels and with our brown bag program every month. and capabilities. You've probably seen their large vans driving all around the Cape. A few of them come up and they get here about 10 o'clock and they load the back of the truck with all of the groceries for Barnstable housing folks. And they deliver those to the lobby, and the folks get the call that at such and such a time, come on down and get your bag. And it's a great partnership. We really appreciate it, and they're true blue. They're always here. We can always depend on them, and they're a great part and a great partner of the Brown Bag program.
It's a huge job. It really is. We've saved seniors millions of dollars, and it's not just the poor, you know. Everything is more complicated. Even if we're advocating for someone, like they're having trouble with a phone bill or they're being scammed, you know, everything has gotten so much harder, and our demographic has gotten so much older. You know, I had a lady come to me the other day and she says, well, I'm 94, and I said, you're not the oldest person I've seen today. You know, I mean, it's so many people living for so much longer, and life is harder.
What I'd like to do is encourage folks to give us a call. There's a very good chance that you could qualify. If you're struggling to make ends meet, then we want to talk to you. Perhaps we can help you out with a bag of groceries and nutritious foods every month. Don't just assume that you won't qualify. There's a very good chance if you're struggling, we can help you out. So give us a call at 508-862-4750, and we'd be glad to put you in touch with Claudia, and we'll see what we can do for you.